The latest on Sean Diddy Combs. Prosecutors are accusing Combs of trying to contact prospective witnesses and obstruct the case against him. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotursky, is here with more on that. Good morning to you, Aaron.
Good morning, Robin. Sean Combs is going to be asking a judge this week to release him on bail, but prosecutors now say the argument for detention has only gotten stronger. This morning, federal prosecutors are accusing Sean Diddy Combs of escalating his attempts to influence the jury pool and subvert his criminal case. Almost immediately after arriving at the federal jail in Brooklyn, prosecutors say Combs started using telephone accounts of at least 8 other inmates to call people not on his approved contact list. Prosecutors allege Combs frequently instructs family members and his attorneys to add other individuals via three-way call, which is not allowed. On some of those calls, prosecutors say Combs is explicit about his intention to use public statements to sway potential jurors, including this Instagram post by Diddy's kids.
Happy birthday to Daddy.
Prosecutors say Combs enlisted family members to plan and execute a social media campaign around the defendant's birthday, the first time we heard his voice from behind bars.
Oh, thank y'all for being strong and thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me. I love y'all. I got the best family in the world.
Prosecutors say Combs then monitored audience engagement from the video.
If the judge, in fact, feels as though Diddy is trying to circumvent the rules of the prison and he's doing things outside of what he's allowed to do, that's going to carry a lot of weight when we talk about being released on bail, because what they're trusting is that you will abide by the rules that allow you to be out.
Combs has been held in jail since his September arrest on racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. He has pleaded not guilty. There's a hearing Friday before the third judge to consider Diddy's bid for bail. Rebecca?
All right, Aaron, thank you.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Quaby, aka Quaby Sinatra, and I appreciate you for tuning in to another video. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I think we're on our way to 27,000 subscribers, which is crazy. The growth on this channel in the past few months has been very eye-opening. So I want to thank you, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for the support. But let's get into it. As you guys can see by the title, you know who we've been to talk about. We're about to talk about the diddler, Cuff Daddy, Mr. Take That, Take That. Now, if you haven't been hiding under a rock, back in September, Diddy has been incarcerated and been locked up due to sex trafficking and racketeering charges. And in May of 2025, which is next year, actually in a few months, he's going to be standing in trial. He's currently been pleading not guilty, but we have some new details that just emerged recently. Apparently, prosecutors are accusing Diddy of trying to contact witnesses behind the jail bars. So let's get into it. Sean Diddy Combs has been breaking prison rules by contacting potential witnesses in his upcoming sex trafficking trial, prosecutors have alleged. The music mogul is accused of making relentless efforts to corruptly influence witness testimony by using other inmates' telephone accounts and using three-way calls to speak to people who are not on his approved contact list. Prosecutors said a review of recorded calls also found that Mr. Combs instructed his family to contact potential witnesses in his case, they said in a court filing. The 55-year-old rapper, who has pleaded not guilty to all the charges and vehemently denied any wrongdoing, appeared in court on Tuesday as a judge weighed the new evidence, part of which was found in a notebook in his jail cell. At the hearing on Tuesday, a judge ordered that prosecutors destroy copies of material seized in Mr. Combs' jail cell as the judge weighed whether they could be used in court. Judge Aran Subramanian, I apologize if I'm butchering that name, I apologize, who is overseeing the case, ruled that the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York cannot use the material or any excerpts from it during Combs' upcoming bail hearing on Friday. The judge said he would examine the materials and weigh in on whether that can be used at trial. Mr. Combs' defense team claimed that government prosecutors illegally seized his personal notes during a search of his jail cell at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he has been detained since his arrest on 16th of September in the lobby of a Manhattan hotel. They argue some of the materials detailed information that is protected under attorney-client privilege, which shields information discussed between a client and an attorney. The government detailed that a filter team went through all materials before they were given to prosecutors. The information at issue is not protected, prosecutors Mary Slavic said at the hearing. They argued the information could be considered obstruction of justice and negate the typical protection of attorney-client privilege. The musician, who was best known for 1990s hits such as I'll Be Missing You, More Money, More Problems, have been denied bail since his arrest, with multiple judges citing a risk that he might tamper with witnesses. He's currently in custody in Manhattan. His lawyer renewed a bid for bail last week, proposing a $50 million package that will see Mr. Combs be monitored around the clock by security personnel while under house arrest. Lawyer Alexander Shapiro argued it was impossible for the musician to prepare for trial from behind bars because of the incredibly voluminous amount of material to review, especially without a laptop computer. She also said his preparation has been hampered by conditions at the jail, including frequent lockdowns and officers taking away the pens he uses to take notes. Detention is stripping Mr. Combs of any real opportunity to be ready for trial, violating his rights under the U.S. Constitution, Shapiro said. In response, prosecutors argued that the request for bail should be denied, alleging that Mr. Combs possessed serious risk of danger and obstruction of these proceedings. Alright, so essentially prosecutors are accusing Diddy of contacting witnesses, and as you can see through the article that we just read, the reason why he was denied bail twice was because the judges, they feel like he was going to do witness tampering. So this kind of raises eyebrows to the prosecutors, and I'm sure the legal team on Diddy's side is literally sweating right now, thinking like, yo, you need to relax. You cannot be contacting different people other than your family, because this is going to affect the case, okay? Now, prior to him being locked up, this whole situation hasn't been good for Diddy at all. They released the footage of him, aggressively and violently beating on Cassie. It doesn't look good on Sean Puffy Combs in the public eye at all. So now, I don't know exactly what Diddy's trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to contact witnesses to make sure he can change the perception of what's going on and change the outcome of the trial. But in this situation, Diddy, you're just gonna have to relax, bro. Let the lawyers do what they need to do, and hopefully you can go away scot-free. But my personal opinion, as I stated in previous videos, it's really not looking that good. I don't think it's a matter of him getting out or not. It's a matter of how long he's going to be in there for. Now, is he going to be cooperative? What do I mean by cooperative? He's going to have to give up some information that is going to be a lot more important and a lot more vital than his current case. But we know sex trafficking and racketeering charges are very serious crimes. If he's found guilty on one of these charges, he can be doing a minimum of 10 to 12 or even minimum of 15 years. And this is not helping this case at all. You are essentially breaking the rules as far as, contacting family members and contacting who you need to contact. And it's kind of interesting that he's trying to finesse his way even when he's locked up. So that's my take on it. I truly believe that things are not looking good. And as you can tell, Trump is now in office. So I don't know, the lawyers and P. Diddy's team can potentially work something out so they can get him pardoned. But I believe that Donald Trump is not going to do that. He already has a lot of heat on his back prior to, the election and all the lawsuits that he's been going through. So I don't think he wants any more stains on his repertoire. But y'all let me know in the comment section below. Do you think him trying to contact other witnesses is a good thing for Diddy or a bad thing for Diddy? And what do you think the outcome is going to be prior to the trial that's going to come up in May of 2025? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. I always watch all y'all comments. I see what you guys are saying down there. If you want to get caught up to speed on what's going on in the Diddy situation as well, I have a lot of material that I have on my page. So, you can click on the channel and go check out those videos as well. Without further ado, I appreciate you for watching. And if there's any other more Diddy news, I'll be sure to let y'all know and give y'all up to speed. But with that being said, appreciate you, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.